5, 4, 3, 2.
I know, you see, somehow the world will change for me and be so wonderful. Live life, breathe air. I know somehow we're gonna get there and feel so wonderful. It's all for real. I'm telling you just how I feel. So wake up the members of my nation. It's your time to be. There's no chance unless you take one. And the time to see the brighter side of every situation. Some things are meant to be, so give me your best and leave the rest to me. Leave it all to me. Leave it all to me. Just leave it all to me.
Good afternoon. Today is Friday, September 13th.
Now over to Jamie with some more announcements.
Thank you. The quote of the day today is, "If you can't convince them, confuse them," by Harry S. Truman. Lunch for today is buckskin bowl, and lunch for Tuesday is pretzel bun. Now over to your weather report.
Good afternoon, CV. Happy Friday. Today is going to be a high of 73 and a low of 60, so it's cooling down around here. And tomorrow is going to be a high of 79 and a low of 63, and it's going to be going back up to 82 degrees on Sunday. So fall is coming slowly but surely. Have a great weekend, CV. Now to headline news.
For the first time, all the top Democratic contenders were on stage at the same time in the debate broadcast by ABC News, and they wasted little time in challenging each other. The current frontrunner, former Vice President Joe Biden, defended his plan to expand health care coverage and challenged some of his liberal rivals to defend theirs.
How are we going to pay for it? I want to hear tonight how that's happened.
Biden's critique was directed at Massachusetts Senator Elizabeth Warren and Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders, both of whom support a more expansive government-run approach.
How do we pay for it? We pay for it. Those at the very top, the richest individuals and the biggest corporations, are going to pay more.
Every study done shows that Medicare for all is the most cost-effective approach to providing health care to every man, woman, and child in this country.
Others on stage expressed concern that Democrats were too busy fighting each other and not directing their fire at President Donald Trump. California Senator Kamala Harris.
But let's focus on the end goal. If we don't get Donald Trump out of office, he's going to get rid of all of it.
On foreign policy, several contenders pledged to pull U.S. troops out of Afghanistan if elected, including Elizabeth Warren.
We cannot ask our military to keep solving problems that cannot be solved militarily. We're not going to bomb our way to a solution.
A similar view from Joe Biden.
It cannot be put together. Let me say it again. It will not be put together.
The debate did have some intense moments. At one point, there was a clash between South Bend, Indiana Mayor Pete Buttigieg and former Housing Secretary Julian Castro over whether Democrats should attack one another.
This reminds everybody of what they cannot stand about Washington. Scoring points against each other, poking at each other.
It's called a Democratic primary election. That's called an election. That's an election, you know?
All 10 of the contenders on stage for Thursday's debate on ABC have also qualified for the next debate in mid-October, along with billionaire environmental activist Tom Steyer. Jim Malone, VOA News, Washington.
We pay more than twice what other people.
ACTs are on Saturday, September 14th. If you're registered to take them, please be here at CVHS by 7:30 a.m. Remember your photo ID and ACT admissions ticket. Leave your phone at home or in a safe place in your car, and bring your own calculator, pencils, and erasers. Okay. Are you a high school student who's making a difference through volunteering? If you are, then you should apply for the 2020 Prudential Spirit of Community Award, and you could win $1,000 and a trip to Washington, D.C. next April. Stop by the guidance office and pick up the information sheet on the scholarship board. The deadline to apply is November 5th. Now over to Film Talk.
I'm not a hypocrite.
Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team. Everything is awesome when we live in our dream.
Yes, this is real music. Dark, brooding, important, groundbreaking. Darkness. No parents. Continue darkness. More darkness. Get it?
Hey, what's up, CV? I'm Karis.
And I'm Trey.
And this is Film Talk. Insert funny joke here. Trey makes fun of
Karis, you weren't supposed to read that.
Oh, wait. So, do I actually need a joke? Or...
I don't know. You already revealed our secrets.
Oh, okay.
Our first film is Freaks.
Starring Bruce Dern and Emile Hirsch, we find a 7-year-old girl whose dad is, hey, there's some stuff outside, so don't go out there.
And she doesn't. And until a stranger offers her a lollipop and reveals the dangers that threaten her.
There's no lollipop, but the stranger does reveal that the outside world is filled with dangers called abnormals, that the girl must face if she has to conquer her fear of the outside. I think it's creepy, and maybe it's good.
I remember when I first conquered my fear of outside.
Oh, yeah?
Yep, there were cars and everything. I got third-degree sunburns. It was an emotional experience.
Anyway, our next film is Hustlers.
Starring Jennifer the Block Lopez, Constance Wu, and Cardi B as former Gentlemen's Club employees who plot to steal from the Wall Street brokers.
I really don't know.
What are they called?
They're stealing from the Wall Street people who get their fair share.
It might be okay. It might be awesome. I officially label it a red box movie.
R.I.P. Our feature film is Goldfinch.
Ansel Elgort plays a boy named Theo, whose mother was killed in an art museum bombing.
The movie chronicles his struggle with grief, love, and redemption as he continues to recover from this incident.
This looks like an actual quality movie. Or it'll suck, I don't know. But look at the cast!
Ralph Fiennes.
Voldemort.
Sarah Paulson.
American Horror Story lady.
Luke Wilson.
Brother of Wow.
Wow.
Here's the trailer.
In Amsterdam, I dreamt I saw my mother again. Same beautiful pale blue eyes.
This is the one I was talking about.
When I lost her, I lost sight of any landmark that might have led me someplace happier.
You're the boy, aren't you? The boy whose mother was killed.
We all feel afraid sometimes.
You never know what's going to decide your future. To lose something that should have been immortal. Please tell me it isn't true.
Do you like to read books, watch movies, and eat food? Do you have a love of art and culture? Is music your passion? Do you take photos that can capture a moment or event? Can you draw? The Valley Voice, CVHS's online student-produced newspaper, is looking for unique, interesting, and involved students to join the newspaper staff. Please check your email for an application or pick up an application outside Mrs. Upton's room, 102, anytime this week. Applications are due on or before next Tuesday, September 17th at our first full staff meeting. The meeting will be held in room 102 from 3 to 4 p.m. See Mrs. Upton or Emily Capilupo if you have any questions. Attention freshmen! The freshman class officers election will occur at the beginning of Flex on Tuesday, September 17th. Members of the freshman class will receive an email Tuesday afternoon with the link to the ballot. Voting will be done using a Google form. The ballot will only be available to members of the class of 2023. All votes must be cast at the beginning of Flex on September 17th. It is likely that we will need to have a runoff election because of the number of candidates. Please pay attention to CV Today and the class of 2023 Schoology group announcements for more info. If you have any questions, please see Mr. Helms in room 220. Now over to CV Sports.
There's an away field hockey game against Effort at 4. There is a home girls volleyball game against Daniel Boone at 5.
There's a home girls tennis match against Garden Spot at 4.
There's an away cross-country invitational tomorrow at 12. There's an away girls soccer game tomorrow at Exeter at 11.
There's a home girls tennis invitational tomorrow at 9:45.
There's a home boys soccer game against Exeter at 11. There is an away football game against LS at 7:30. The theme is whiteout, so come out in your best white clothing. Come out and support the Bucks. Now over to sports highlights.
They fake it to McCaffrey, 1-for-1. He's got a big leg, shows it there. They fake it to McCaffrey. Has a man, Samuel, nice grab.
The direction, quite the same threat as you would expect at his age now.
The rookie went all the way back downfield to save a touchdown. Was in banking and still working.
Their top 5 picks in the draft were defensive players, but the big key was bringing in Todd Bowles.
Here's one deep and caught by Evans. A real weapon down here in the red zone. They're sitting at the 20, maybe just outside. Winston to the end zone for Godwin and a touchdown.
Big stop.
51-yard attempt, and this one is off the upright and through. From the 16. She's tough like her pop. Here's one right up the gut. Barber into the end zone for the touchdown. Let it go. Panthers need a touchdown. Newton, pass caught, short of the first down. Direct snap. They fake the toss. McCaffrey, depends where they put it.
That's all the announcements we have for you today. On behalf of WCVH, I'm Maddie.
And I'm sorry for her voice. And this is CV Today. Have a Freaky Friday.
I just saw the lightning strike. Knew it right there when I looked in your eyes and I said to myself, it's no surprise.